The following is a production of Jenks FM. Thank you for your support.
Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat. I'm Jenks and today we're embarking on a global football adventure, exploring groups G and H of the FIFA Club World Cup. From European giants to rising stars, we'll dive into every team's story, their heritage, their heroes, their hurdles, and the thrilling chess match ahead. Buckle up, let's tour the planet one group at a time.
Jenks FM 109.2.
Group G sees David versus Goliath vibes, where we look at Manchester City, the European superpower. First, the mammoth. Manchester City stand tall as Europe's finest. Erling Haaland, like a Norse god of goals, leads the charge. But whispers of worry echo through Manchester. Mateo Kovacic is sidelined with a serious Achilles injury, and Rodri is still regaining his rhythm. Under Guardiola's ever-evolving blueprint, City have embraced a sharper 4-3-3, but their midfield creativity now bears a slight crack. Will their size and ambition be enough, or could the new blood they've brought in inject a youthful spark? The second team in Group G, Wydad AC, Moroccan magic on the rise. Now picture the blazing Casablanca sun and Wydad AC daring the world to take notice. As thrilling CAF Champions League winners, they bring flair, passion, and a golden generation. Nassim Chadli dances past defenders. Striker Hamza Saki delivers clinical finishes. Operating in an attacking 4-2-3-1, they'll soar on quick transitions. But defend and midfield against Europe's elite? That may be their ultimate test. Still, remember, fearless underdogs can thrive when the crowd roars. Team number 3 of Group G, Al Ain, Desert Determination. In the heart of the UAE desert lies Al Ain, a club born from golden sands and continental dreams. Champions of Asia, they embody discipline and counter-punching resilience. With Fodo Laba's pace and Park Yong-woo anchoring presence, they shift quickly from defence to dazzling attack. No injury clouds, but the question looms, can their honourable structure weather the full storm of European power? Rounding off Group G is Juventus' old school resolve. Crossing the Alps to Turin, Juventus brings football's rich history and unbreakable spirit. Led by Dusan Vlahovic, poacher's instincts, and midfield metal of Douglas Luiz, they alternate between a 3-5-2 and 4-2-3-1 fluidity. Their backline is steel, their offence methodical, but can they unlock matches if Vlahovic stands alone? In this compact, tactical contest, they could surprise, but only if creativity flows. Group G paints itself as a grand stage. City's firepower, Juve's wholesomeness, Wydad's defiance, and Al Ain's grit. Who emerges? The favourites feel menacing, but early missteps could spell chaos. We now move on to Group H, Classic Titans versus Continental Crusaders. The first team, Real Madrid, the ultimate champions. Now, for the film's majestic protagonist, Real Madrid. Record holders across time, recent Champions League winners again. They tread the world stage with scars and stars. Vinicius Jr.'s mesmerising flair, Bellingham's all-action drive, Modric, graceful twilight. This is a symphony in white. Recent head-to-heads have been telling. They've dismantled RB Salzburg 5-1, outplayed Pachuca 3-0 last December, and edged Al Hilal 5-3 in the 2022 final. Formidable? Absolutely. But can their sometimes high defensive line be breached? Let's find out. Team number 2 in Group H, Al Hilal, the Saudi surge. Enter Al Hilal, a club transformed at breakneck speed. Champions of Asia, Saudi Pro League title holders. and backed by state ambition. João Cancelo treads near English class, Ruben Neves melts midfield games, while Mitrovic provides the edge up front. Add N'Golo Kante's gliding presence and suddenly Al Hilal aren't just participants, they're contenders. But against Madrid's press, can their counters land hard or crumble under near constant siege? The next team in Group H is Pachuca. Mexican grit meets CONCACAF glory. From Pachuca, a city with mining roots and relentless spirit, comes Mexico's South American-rooted champions. CONCACAF's finest, led by striker Salomon Rondon's predatory instincts. They'll bring tactic and temperament. Their 4-2-3-1 balance could frustrate top sides if they can compose themselves. And though Madrid brushed them aside 3-0 in the Intercontinental Cup, Pachuca's heart never quit. Closing off Group H, RB Salzburg. Austrian plays of youthful energy. Finally, the energetic RB Salzburg, Austria's red and white artillery. A factory of rising talent, they survive on pressing, pace and pure ambition. Their loss to Madrid, 5-1, still burns, but those are lessons, not life sentences. A full squad in tow, they'll press like storm clouds, trying to outwit mid-table giants. If their young guns connect, Salzburg could starve opponents of time and space. Group H is Real Madrid's realm, but even kings can be toppled. Al Hilal's swagger, Pachuca's soul and Salzburg's speed all promise fireworks. The big theme, Matchday 1, will set the tone. Let's see who commands the narrative. So here it is, Group G, European heavyweights versus continental dreamers. Group H, the old world champions against emergent challenge. My gut, City and Club G favourite Juventus will jostle first, but Wydad and Al Ain could rattle foundations. In H, Real Madrid starts on top, yet Al Hilal will have the squad to shock, while Pachuca and Salzburg could scramble everything. But what really matters? Football seldom reads scripts, and in this global theatre, plot twists are waiting. A quick recap of the tournament. There are 32 teams from across the world. They'll be split into 8 groups of 4. From those groups, the top 2 will go through to the round of 16. In the round of 16, you'll see winners versus runners-up. For example, the first day of the finals on the 29th of June, we'll see winner of Group A versus runner-up of Group B and winner of Group C against runner-up of Group D. The winner of these 2 ties will then go on to the quarterfinals to play each other on the 5th of July. Then on the other side of the bracket, the winner of Group B will face the runner-up on Group A, and Group D facing off against the runner-up of Group C. 2 teams from those groups will go through to the quarter-final on the 6th of July. And the same will be repeated for the 4 other ties in the round of 16. The round of 16 finishes off on the 2nd of July before we move into the quarter-finals. They'll take place on both the 5th and 6th of July. Semi-final 1 will be on the 9th of July, semi-final 2 on the 10th of July, with the final on the 14th of July. That's your enhanced deep dive on the football chat. Subscribe, share with the squad. We'll be back soon with the breakdown, injury updates and live match noise. I'm Jenks, and until then, goodbye.
Jenks FM 109.2.